John Davison Rockefeller was born in 1839 in Richford, New York, a small rural town nestled in the picturesque landscapes of upstate New York. His upbringing was modest, shaped by the humble means of his family. His father, William Avery Rockefeller, was a traveling salesman, often away from home, peddling goods and seeking fortune. His mother, Eliza Davison Rockefeller, was a devout Baptist who instilled strong values in her children. She was a pillar of strength and morality, ensuring that her children grew up with a solid foundation of faith and discipline. The family moved to Cleveland, Ohio when John was a teenager, seeking better opportunities and a fresh start. This move would prove to be a pivotal moment in young John's life. Cleveland, a bustling city on the shores of the Great Lakes, was rapidly growing and industrializing. It would become the launch pad for his future empire, offering a wealth of opportunities for a young, ambitious mind. From an early age, John showed an aptitude for numbers and business. He was fascinated by the mechanics of trade and finance, often seen with an abacus or ledger book in hand. He kept meticulous records, even as a boy, noting every penny he earned and spent. This habit of detailed record-keeping would become a hallmark of his business practices. At age 16, Rockefeller took a job as an assistant bookkeeper. This early exposure to the world of business and finance was invaluable, providing him with practical experience and insights. He impressed his employers with his diligence, attention to detail, and unwavering commitment to his work. His ability to manage accounts and keep precise records set him apart from his peers. This experience would prove invaluable in the years to come, laying the groundwork for his future endeavors in the business world. It was during these formative years that Rockefeller honed his skills and developed a keen understanding of commerce. Even in his youth, Rockefeller possessed an unwavering work ethic and a keen eye for opportunity. He was always on the lookout for ways to improve and innovate, traits that would serve him well throughout his career. These qualities would serve him well as he navigated the burgeoning oil industry, transforming him from a modest young man from upstate New York into one of the most influential figures in American history. Rockefeller's early ventures were marked by a combination of caution and calculated risk-taking. He saved diligently from his bookkeeping job, always looking for investment opportunities. In 1859, news of the first oil strike in Pennsylvania reached Cleveland. Intrigued by the potential of this new industry, Rockefeller formed a partnership with Maurice B. Clark and entered the oil refining business. Their company, Clark and Rockefeller, quickly established a reputation for producing high-quality kerosene. Rockefeller's sharp business acumen was evident from the outset. He focused on efficiency and cost-cutting measures, believing that controlling the refining process was key to success in the volatile oil market. His vision extended beyond simple profits. He saw an opportunity to build a vertically integrated company that controlled all aspects of the oil industry. In 1870, John D. Rockefeller and his partners formed Standard Oil. This company would become synonymous with both the immense wealth and the ruthless business practices of the Gilded Age. Standard Oil's rise was meteoric. Rockefeller used a combination of shrewd tactics to outmaneuver his competitors. He negotiated secret rebates with railroads, lowering his transportation costs. He bought out rivals, consolidating his control over the market. Rockefeller's critics accused him of predatory pricing and unfair business practices. They argued that his relentless pursuit of monopolies stifled competition and harmed consumers. His defenders, however, pointed to the lower prices and improved quality of Standard Oil's products. By the 1880s, Standard Oil had grown into a behemoth. It controlled over 90% of the oil refining capacity in the United States. Rockefeller had become one of the wealthiest men in the world. His company's vast reach extended from the oil fields of Pennsylvania to the kerosene lamps in homes across the country. Standard Oil's success transformed American industry and helped fuel the nation's rapid economic growth. Rockefeller's immense wealth and influence made him a lightning rod for criticism. Journalists and reformers began to scrutinize the practices of Standard Oil and other large trusts. The public grew increasingly wary of the power these monopolies wielded. Section 5. A Nation Divided, the Antitrust Case. In 1906, the US government filed an antitrust lawsuit against Standard Oil. The case dragged on for 5 years, captivating the nation and sparking a debate about the role of big business in a free market economy. The government argued that Standard Oil had used its monopoly power to stifle competition and harm consumers. Rockefeller and his lawyers countered that the company's success was a result of its superior efficiency and innovation. In 1911, the Supreme Court ruled against Standard Oil, finding that it had violated the Sherman Antitrust Act. The court ordered the company to be broken up into 34 smaller companies. This landmark decision had a profound impact on American business and law. Section 6. The Legacy of Standard Oil. Although the breakup of Standard Oil marked a turning point in Rockefeller's career, it did not diminish his immense wealth. Rockefeller, often regarded as one of the wealthiest individuals in history, continued to exert significant influence over the oil industry and beyond. His philanthropic efforts, which included the establishment of the University of Chicago and the Rockefeller Foundation, further cemented his legacy. The individual companies that emerged from the dissolution, such as ExxonMobil and Chevron, went on to become giants in their own right. These companies continued to innovate and expand, playing crucial roles in the global energy market. Their growth and success are testaments to the enduring impact of Standard Oil's business model and practices. The legacy of Standard Oil is complex and multifaceted. It is a story of innovation, ambition, and controversy. The company's pioneering techniques in refining and distribution set new standards for the industry, while its aggressive strategies sparked debates about the balance between business efficiency and ethical conduct. On the one hand, the company revolutionized the oil industry, bringing affordable kerosene to millions of Americans. This innovation not only improved the quality of life for many, but also spurred economic growth and development across the country. The widespread availability of kerosene was a game changer in the early 20th century. On the other hand, its monopolistic practices and ruthless business tactics raised concerns about corporate power and its potential to harm competition. Critics argued that Standard Oil's dominance stifled innovation and limited opportunities for smaller businesses. These practices led to widespread public outcry and calls for regulatory reforms. The breakup of Standard Oil ushered in a new era of antitrust enforcement in the United States. The landmark case set a precedent for future antitrust actions and highlighted the government's role in regulating large corporations. It was a pivotal moment in the history of American business law. It served as a warning to other large corporations that their dominance would not go unchecked. The case demonstrated that no company, regardless of its size or influence, was above the law. This had a lasting impact on corporate governance and business practices in the United States. The case also highlighted the growing tension between the pursuit of profit and the public interest. It underscored the need for a balance between economic growth and social responsibility, a debate that continues to resonate in today's corporate landscape. The legacy of Standard Oil remains a powerful reminder of the complexities of industrial progress. Section 7. The Gospel of Wealth: Rockefeller's Philanthropy. In the latter half of his life, John D. Rockefeller devoted himself to philanthropy. He donated hundreds of millions of dollars to various causes, including education, medicine, and religion. Rockefeller's philanthropic philosophy was shaped by his Baptist upbringing and his belief in the gospel of wealth. He believed that those who had amassed great fortunes had a moral obligation to use their wealth for the betterment of society. Among his most notable philanthropic endeavors were the establishment of the University of Chicago, the Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research, now Rockefeller University, and the Rockefeller Foundation. These institutions continue to have a profound impact on education, science, and global development. Section 8. A Life in Pictures: The Rockefeller Family. John D. Rockefeller's legacy extends beyond his business empire and philanthropic endeavors. He and his wife, Laura Spelman Rockefeller, had 5 children, and their descendants have played significant roles in American society. The Rockefeller family name has become synonymous with wealth, power, and philanthropy. From politics to the arts, members of the Rockefeller family have left their mark on various fields. Despite their immense wealth, the Rockefellers have also faced their share of personal tragedies and public scrutiny. Their story is a reminder that even the most powerful families are not immune to the complexities and challenges of life. Section 9. A lasting legacy, the Rockefeller impact. John D. Rockefeller, a name synonymous with immense wealth and unprecedented influence, left an indelible mark on the world. John D. Rockefeller died in 1937 at the age of 97. His passing marked the end of an era, but his influence continues to be felt in various facets of modern society. He left behind a legacy that continues to shape the world today. From the towering Rockefeller Center in New York City to the numerous philanthropic institutions bearing his name, his impact is undeniable. His name evokes both admiration and controversy, reflecting the complex and often contradictory nature of his achievements. While some view him as a ruthless monopolist, others see him as a visionary who revolutionized the oil industry. As a businessman, Rockefeller was a visionary and a ruthless competitor. He understood the power of consolidation and efficiency, which allowed him to dominate the oil industry and amass a fortune that was unprecedented at the time. He built one of the largest and most powerful corporations in history, transforming the oil industry and leaving an indelible mark on American capitalism. His business practices set the standard for corporate America, influencing generations of entrepreneurs. As a philanthropist, Rockefeller's generosity helped advance education, medicine, and countless other causes. His donations led to the establishment of universities, medical research institutions, and public health initiatives that have saved countless lives. His belief in the gospel of wealth inspired generations of philanthropists and continues to influence charitable giving today. He believed that those who had amassed great wealth had a moral obligation to use their resources to benefit society. John D. Rockefeller's life and legacy offer a glimpse into a pivotal period in American history, a time of rapid industrialization, immense wealth accumulation, and growing social consciousness. His story is intertwined with the rise of modern America. His story serves as a reminder of the transformative power of both ambition and generosity. Rockefeller's life exemplifies how one individual's vision and determination can leave a lasting impact on the world, shaping the course of history for generations to come.